Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. And I'm really excited because today we have two gentlemen from Vast that is joining us, and we're going to be discussing who Vast is and the partnership with data science. So I'd like to introduce Zane and Kim. Welcome to Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. It has been a long time that we've been trying to get this whole episode going and getting you guys onto the show. So really thank you for your time and joining us. So Zane, maybe start with you in terms of the partnership. How long has Vast been in the country with data sciences, and why it's relevant to our audience and how it's going along.
Thanks, Werner. Great to actually be on the Whiteboard Wednesdays. We all have a little bit of Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. Vast has been around in South Africa for almost 2 years now. So back in 2023, they decided to open up offices here in South Africa, and it was just an opportunity from a vision perspective that just made absolute sense for us. So Kim and I decided we would take that leap of faith and join Vast, and so far it's been a very good idea.
Yeah.
Our partnership with data sciences it's essentially a continuation of it. So in 2019, data sciences has always been a very innovative sort of a partner in that they identify new and upcoming technologies, and they bring them into their stack. That happened in 2019 with Vast.
Yeah.
And they built up a lot of pipeline and started doing a lot of evangelizing on Vast in the market here. And that kind of led to Vast actually opening up. So thank you very much.
No, pleasure. It's been a great journey. We love the technology. As you say, we're always looking at bringing in something that's different, something that is unique, and I think that's what resonated with data sciences. Back in the day when we started looking at the future in terms of where storage is going to play a massive role, especially with the advent of AI, analytics, and the way that data is changing, right? And Vast, it's almost like it's got this brilliant ability to work with all kinds of data. So Kim, I mean, that technology, the 3 layers of flash, the multi-protocol support, how did that kind of come about, and how is that different to what we've seen traditionally in the storage space?
I think the first thing is that, when we came to market, or when we came out of stealth mode, one of the things that we had to do was change how we look at storage.
Yeah.
So the 2 elements were big data and AI, and those are the things that were kind of the vision of the company. And the traditional storage platforms are all built on this, Google type file system, which was a shared everything architecture, or shared nothing, should I say, where, you have a server with some kit and then you add another one and you kind of cluster it for availability and scale.
Yeah.
What we could see with big data, and I'm talking, beyond 10 petabytes into 20 petabytes, 30 petabytes, and even with AI, with this consistent growth of data, these traditional platforms just couldn't do it. They would either have scaling issues, they'd have trade-offs with, if I need more performance, I'm going to add CPU and storage. If I need more capacity.
Too converged, right?
Exactly, and we had to do something different. So the first thing that we did was the disaggregated shared everything architecture. That was, like, if you think about it, that is our foundation. You talk about multi-protocols, storage protocols are storage protocols. Everybody can do NFS, SMB, and that, but at scale, you need performance.
Yeah.
And this is where those trade-offs start coming in. So we've disaggregated the compute layer, or the state, if you want, away from the compute and the states are separated. So our protocol layer, if you want, we can scale independently. We've just launched NVMe over TCP, which means it's just another protocol in our protocol stack.
Yeah.
So another one that we've just done is the Kafka broker. That is another protocol in that compute stack. So we can scale it independently. And as you know, as we're adding more protocols, these things should not happen through gateways. They should not happen to impact performance as we add this in.
Yeah.
And as you said, the storage piece that we have is broken up with 2 flash layers. We've got a storage class memory layer, which is our performance stack. It has the metadata. And traditionally, that was the hardest thing to scale.
That's always been the challenge, right?
Yeah.
I mean, from a cost perspective, that's always been, how do you get that point, that of break even, or where it actually makes sense to introduce those.
And then with big data and AI, there's a lot of metadata operations,
Yeah.
a lot of updates. And Unfortunately, those kind of shared nothing architectures, you get to 60 servers, 70 servers, these things start trading down.
Yeah.
And you battle. And their biggest battle is maybe not just the chips that they're using, but it's the network.
Yeah.
We have to have an east-to-west traffic that is highly scalable and highly performant.
Correct.
To keep these things in speed. But as you know, as things scale, things start dropping.
Absolutely.
So we've addressed that with, disaggregating things out. We've actually even gone away from an east-to-west traffic. Which basically means every single one of our controller nodes can see every single piece of this kind of east. So as a foundation, that's where I think you guys picked it up very soon, very quickly. This is different.
Yeah.
And obviously the attraction for Zane and I to join the company was being in 2 other storage companies before this. This is different.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing in the market today, there's a couple of announcements from other vendors now trying to do what we're doing. So good luck to the guys. We've done it. And now we're starting to reap those benefits.
Interesting stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting stuff, interesting times. So I think, in terms of the partnership, it's looking beautiful. We've really done some really good work together. We've made some proper inroads into the market together. So it's exciting times for all of us. And we're definitely going to follow up on this conversation with some of our other episodes that will delve into more of the technology, Vast as a data platform, not just as a storage platform, and how it integrates into your AI strategy going forward. So, Zane, Kim, thanks for joining us and looking forward to the next one.
Awesome. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.